This is the Normal Nerds Podcast, where two very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff. And what else do you like talking about? I'm your host, Maxwell Ceruzia.
And I'm your host, who'd probably lose his quirk before he chopped off his leg, Davis Bates.
This episode is our weekly anime review, so sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerds Podcast. All right, Davis.
Yo.
Back in action.
Back in action. Took us, holidays get rough. Holidays get tough to do the recording and all that jazz.
Well, you know, would help us put out consistent videos.
Yes, I think I do.
What?
People.
People
watching.
watching.
Yeah. The usual.
The more
that too, and then we also have to, we're resetting up the podcast studio a little bit, going to do a little rechanging of the wall and whatnot, but we got our Christmas decorations up.
Yep, December 1st it is.
Yeah, exactly. We got the lights, we got the stockings hung with care, our friendly skull with the Santa hat on.
Yep.
Because skull also represents Christmas in some way, I'm sure. People die in winter all the time.
Yep, shoveling happened.
Yeah,
in Buffalo. But there was also, we had a snowstorm. Didn't really prevent us from filming, but it did because it sucked.
Yeah. We were lethargic.
There might be another one this weekend.
I know.
As you keep trying to go home.
As I keep trying, we gotta try to go home. Yeah, no, I'm thinking about going home tomorrow though instead. So, or I guess today when this podcast comes out. So, hopefully beat the weather and we'll come back on Saturday. But that's the gist of it. That's winter and whatnot. But it's the most magical time of the year now.
It is.
It's Christmas or the holidays, depending if you don't do that. But anyways, it's Christmas.
Kwanzaa, all that jazz, whatever. We celebrate Christmas.
Oh yeah.
That's why we'll hear us talk about Christmas, because I've never celebrated Hanukkah, so I have no idea.
There's more words of the song, and I can't remember them.
Yeah, I shouldn't sing them anyways.
Well, whatever, man. I'm festive.
But it's our weekly anime review, so we're here to talk some anime. So let's start out with the anime that we always start out with. Spy X Family?
I think so, yeah. Yes.
Season.
Still one.
Another great episode. Amazing.
Yes, exactly. Hang on. I almost got it. Yes! This was the episode that we had. Oh, what was her name? What was her name? So he's Twilight. She is...
Oh, Nightfall. She's
Nightfall.
Fiona Frost.
What?
Fiona Frost.
Oh, I'm impressed you remembered her actual name. Nightfall had finally made her way onto the screen, as we've been seeing, but we've been seeing her teased in the opening and ending for the last friggin' 3, 4, 5 weeks. And she's finally come onto the screen, and she's amazing in every single way. The characters they keep adding to this show are so ridiculous, and they're fucking amazing. All the spies so far. So there's Twilight, who's the real spy, and then we've had Daybreak, and now Nightfall, and they're just both comedic, amazing people. Nightfall comes on the scene, and we think that like, oh, she's gunning for Twilight's job and all this stuff. That's what they're trying to like get you to think. And then lo and behold, she is friggin' hot for Twilight in the worst way.
Loves Twilight.
She loves Twilight.
That was the best part, is when she's like, I love you. And Anya's face of just like, what the fuck?
I know. She was like, wait, what was that?
And then it cuts to like a whole sequence of like them getting married and all this kind of stuff. And I was like, this show is amazing.
It was so good. I just enjoyed the scene where like Anya was reading her mind. It's like, spy stuff. And it's like, I love you. It's like, huh? She like rubs her eyes like, I don't think I saw that right.
And then her face is just like,
and just as the whole image unfolds, it's just like it's a blinding white light for her. Oh my god!
Well, she's like, remember she just is calling out yours. She's like, I could have, because when Anya spills a drink, she's like, if it was my child, she never would have spilled. She's like, she would have caught that. My favorite reason is Anya spilled because she goes, and Anya had the best line of the episode. This lady's wild.
I know. She is wild though. She is such a cool addition to the characters. I think that it's so not only is she hilarious and funny in her own way, it'll be very interesting in the next episode to see her go on a mission with Twilight and all this stuff.
That episode looks crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. But I think that she is, I don't know. I think she's gonna be a super fun addition to like. I think her nonsense is actually in some way gonna help solidify the family even more. Cause it's gonna make Yor look better in some way. Yeah. Because Nightfall is, honestly, when it comes to Twilight, a fuck up. So like, she's gonna mess up so much shit. Yeah. That's gonna make Yor look awesome in every single way. But I thought that one of the best parts of the episode was when Anya was like reading her mind. It was like,
Yes.
oh no, I need to like solidify the family I have. Anya loves mommy.
Oh, yeah. Wants cuddles. And I love how Yor gets where she's like, oh my god. Yeah. Like, well, and Twilight's just always like, what the fuck
What is going on? Okay.
But I'm like, you're also an idiot, dude. Don't try to act like you're not an idiot.
You're the smartest dumb person in the room right now. You know?
Yep. No, that's he was
Maybe the
hilarious.
dumbest smart person. Maybe he's the dumbest smart person in the room. Because the rest of them are idiots.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's the way I put it.
I love when Anya does those things, and she's so, because it goes all the way back to like when Twilight met Yor.
Yeah,
she's like,
I wish I had a mama.
mommy." Like, I love when Anya does those things, and Fiona Frost is a great character. I always dig the silver hair. Anime chicks. Don't know
Super
why.
serious and all that.
I just like that silver.
Oh, okay.
Hair. I don't know what it is. Usually
color we don't see.
Usually those are always super
Naturally.
hot. But you don't hold a candle to Yor.
No, not in the slightest.
Not even close to
Not in the slightest.
Yor is awesome.
Yor has a code name too, doesn't she?
Yes.
I can't remember what it is.
Well, keep talking. Thank God for the internet.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true. But I think what really got me this episode, which was super wholesome and great for the story development, is that when Nightfall was like, oh, Twilight has his fake smile on. I've seen a million different versions. I love some of the quick side note. I love some of the personas that came out that she was like going over. Like when a gangster just like did not look like Lloyd just like looked ridiculous. But she was going over like, I've seen all of his fake smiles every single time. He can do all this stuff, but he'll always have that fake smile. And then she like gets pissed because it's a real smile. And Twilight is so in love with this family and happy, and it's awesome.
The Thorn Princess.
What a good name. All these code names are awesome.
Yeah. She's the best. And I agree with you. That is like, I think that's one of the things, my favorite things in the show. They're doing they're not so overly heavy-handed with it. Like Anya, they're heavy-handed. She wants the family to stay together forever. Yes. But the way they're doing it with Twilight is, and how Yor like has like, oh, this is fake, but then every once in a while she's like, oh, kind of. Like remember I don't think we talked about the episode because we missed a week or two. Yeah, but we're just doing.
We're catching up. We're doing
the latest episodes just because like
it's easier. It's
My
easier
Hero,
for you.
You might get a meld, but is the one where she's going to return give Anya her gym clothes even though she doesn't need it, and then she's all down and out, and then Lloyd's like thinks she's like up to like didn't know she's up to.
It's like on to him or something like that.
And then he's like, oh, let's go get like dinner together. Or so she's like, oh yeah, but
it was so wholesome.
Yeah,
I love it.
One of my favorites is always when he's talking to the lady with the big hat. I don't remember her name at the moment.
I don't remember either. It's like Strix lady.
Yeah. But
handler. I don't remember her name.
Handler.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, how's the mission? He's like, Anya can now jump the rope like 5 times. And then she's like,
you love that scene
because it's like it's such a good scene. It shows like what a proud daddy is.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
yes.
Like, that's like the first time we really see him like he's proud.
He's very happy
like
that you can do stuff. Yes,
and that's why that smile is awesome too, because it's showing like
he's so happy. Yeah. That's gonna become a problem though,
but
especially when I love it. Especially when Nightfall here now, we're gonna start seeing like this could become an issue now of like she could bring back to in her craziness could bring back to the Iron Lady there that Twilight's off his game. Yeah. So that's gonna be interesting. Another quick note: I loved their secret spy language that they had. Their thieves' cant essentially at the beginning of the episode, and they're just getting pissed at each other. Twilight was like, "The fuck are you doing here? You are blowing up my spot right now."
And she's like, "You're getting soft on this mission." He's like, "Excuse me."
Yeah. What was that? Who trained who right now? So that was a spectacular sequence. This episode was once again, anytime we had a new character into the show, it's pretty much gold.
Yeah.
So
it hits.
This
every
was
time.
Every single show can't miss. The show don't miss.
Next episode looks great. There's like a dancing competition.
Yeah.
It's just like who knows, but it's always great. Every character's great.
I can't wait.
The show's great.
The show has got so much popularity and it deserves every second of it. And it's only the first season, bro.
I know. It's great.
This is so cool.
Now let's move on to what might be our anime of the year. Still up in the air about it. But My Hero Academia season.
Gravity's hitting pretty fast right now. Season 6.
Nice job.
Yes.
I thought it was season 7. Oh my god. Anyways, holy shit, dude. This episode, like,
bananas. It was bananas, man.
It opens up like a fucking bag.
Of course, yes, of course, because it picks up right where we left off last episode with Eraser getting friggin' hit with the quirk. We call it, is it a quirk eraser or quirk suppressor? I don't know what they called it.
It has an exact
name, but I can't remember what it's called. The quirk neutralizer.
Yeah, the one
regardless, overhaul his weapon. And I'm just like, I remember the end of last episode. It's like, well, they effectively killed one of the coolest characters in the entire show. Damn, that sucks a lot.
Yes.
And lo and behold, what is with all of these pro heroes being so next level? He just goes ahead, Eraserhead just goes ahead and chops his leg off. Like it's nothing. To stop the quirk venom from getting into the rest of him. And I'm just like, do you all go through limb cutting off training? Like, is this a thing you guys do? Because he was ready. So that was wild. That had to be one of the most badass things I have seen. Because we had Hawks, who was fighting through getting his feathers burned off. Yeah, we had Mirko, who was fighting through getting her arm gravity ripped off. And this guy just goes ahead. The theme of this season is just cut your limbs off. Like, if it's like chippy choppy, let's go. So
the theme of the season is fucking madness.
It really is. And then we have Shigaraki break through even after that.
I know.
And
his body falls apart. Dude, that was like, when his body fell apart, I was like, ew.
Dude, when he got his hand on Eraserhead, I thought he was dead.
Yeah.
I thought he was, even though they went through the whole, like, in my mind with anime rules, I'm like, oh, just cut his leg off. There's no way they're going to kill him now. But my mind, like, shut off for a second. Yeah. It's like, oh my God, he's going to fucking kill him. Like,
well, I do love that they cut his leg. He cuts his leg off like a total badass. Yeah. You're like, oh my God. They're called deleter rounds.
Yeah, that's a good name
for him. Quirk destroying drug.
I like deleter round a lot. That's really good. Wow, what good naming.
He cuts his leg off. You're like, oh my God, what a badass. These guys so sick. Oh my God. And then literally like 10 seconds later, Shigaraki grabs his face, rips him off, and he's out of commission.
Yep.
So I was like, he made it out like he was gonna cut his leg off and he was gonna still get to stay in the fight. Yeah. And then they were just like, nope, no.
No, we're done with this now.
Yeah,
we're
done with this. Ground, yes. Is it Eraser or Eraserhead?
Eraserhead.
It's Eraserhead.
They call him Eraser though.
Okay.
But his full name is Eraserhead.
Okay. I think Eraser would be cooler. Just me personally.
I like Eraserhead.
I feel isn't that something else in not anime?
No, not that I know of.
I swear to God.
Go ahead, look it up.
Eraserhead.
There is one quick theory I want to toss out there. I don't think it's correct because, I was talking about with my brain, like they just cut his leg off, so they wouldn't really do anything else to him. I don't think.
Yeah, it was an old TV. It was an old movie.
Cool.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure My Hero is more famous. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that my theory is right now he hasn't used it yet, so I don't think he has it. But I think in that 1 second that Shigaraki blinded Eraserhead, he stole his quirk because he didn't kill him instantly, and he had a lot of time to just get rid of him. So I'm afraid that's gonna get whipped out somewhere at the end of this sequence, this whole fight scene. If he has that, holy shit,
that would be a huge problem.
Yeah, that'd be.
Oh my God, that actually might make total sense. Is because he can stop only one quirk, correct? He can't stop if you have multiple quirks. He can't stop them all.
No, he can shut them all off.
He can shut them all off.
He erases all quirks.
But didn't Shigaraki still have quick healing?
No.
Because he was getting fucked up.
No, he was getting fucked up, but his body was just more durable.
Oh.
He did not have quick healing.
Oh, okay. I thought he shuts them all off. Okay.
Yeah. It goes all the way back to season. It goes all the way back to season 1 when he shut the Nomu off. The Nomu then kicked the shit out of him because he was just that strong.
Yeah.
He was like Razorhead's he has no quirks left, but he's still just this strong. Same thing with Shigaraki.
That would be pretty shitty though if he did steal his quirk, because then they're all fucked.
Yeah, pretty much. Especially if they start. I think it's the doctor back and they start copying that quirk. Game over.
Yeah.
Because that quirk's nuts.
Yeah, that quirk is crazy. It does. It's like Asa's fucking sword.
Yeah, true.
It's like the one quirk. It's like everyone depends so much on our quirks. It's like that stops it.
Yep, exactly. So scary. So yeah, I just think in the second that the fact that Shigaraki didn't kill him in that time frame, because we saw that sequence where he dragged his fingers down his face and caused blood and shit on him. I'm just like, he could have disintegrated him in that time. So
he could have, but at the time he did first grab his face. He still was quirkless.
I don't think he was. I think his eyes were closed. That was the whole point. Eraser had closed his eyes, and that's how Shigaraki got out to get to him.
Is that how he got out to get to him?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because he fucking threw what's her face?
Yeah, but he was strong already.
True. But I think there was a whole thing where I'll have to go rewatch it. But there was a whole thing where I'm pretty sure they made it very dramatic if he had to close his eyes. Because Shigaraki was talking.
Oh yeah.
And it was in that instance you fucked up, and he had to close his eyes for a second, and he got over and touched him. So
I do remember that now. Well, that would be pretty shitty.
That'd be wild, right?
That'd
be quite the scene.
And then,
so you heard it here first. That's the theory.
As always, his theories pan out.
Davis Brandon theory. Well, my idea is, just shoot the shotgun and hope you hit something.
Okay,
I find out a lot of theories out there.
Speaking of this episode, and theories, we did have a theory going back a while back that Bakugo was going to die. Still don't know if he's dead.
Don't know if he's dead. Definitely hurt really badly.
Yeah. And this, like, the last, like, few episodes, including this episode, they were very much, like, closing up his,
like, they were, like, they were tightening it up.
Right when All Might was, like, talking to him, and he goes, just make sure you talk to him, like, one last time. We were both like, ooh.
And they were playing all the memories like they were on a TV or something like that. I'm like...
Yeah, and he's like,
it's very akin to like how when Night Eye died, he's like, you know how his quirk was translated as like film.
Oh yeah.
And he was like, seeing things in film right before he got stabbed to death. I'm like, kind of akin to it, another audio visual tool.
Would be crazy. Not that I'm like wanting it to happen because he's a great character.
No,
but it would be like it would put the show in like a next level for me.
Deku would go insane.
Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my god. Already. So well, first off, so you get the middle part. It's kind of slow, but like it's still interesting stuff. Getting to learn how Deku can fly and all this kind of stuff. And Bakugo's like little heart to heart with All Might. And blah 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 blah. And then shows like Deku's wrapping up Shigaraki and he's going ham on him.
Oh my god,
hit after hit,
kicking the shit. Deku is pissed.
Yeah, and I like how Shigaraki was even like, oh fuck,
oh crap, oh crap.
I'm not in a good position. But my favorite thing about it is we're watching it, and it's talking about how like Deku's destroying his body to do it. And maybe he was using his legs to fly. That might be part of the quirk. Could be.
No, he's using float to fly.
What? Yeah, but maybe you need your legs. Like maybe you can't swing with your legs if you're using float to fly. I don't know how the quirk works.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Because I'm like, why don't you kick him, man?
Oh, I know. Yeah. He just keeps using his arms over and over again.
Maybe like one of the requirements of like stability for float is you need to use your legs.
Maybe, yeah.
Because like I'm like, why the fuck are you not kicking it?
I know. You should be like, you have reinforced steel boots. Come on, man.
I know.
So yeah, that was that. But that sequence alone was amazing. Just Deku. First off, Deku whipping out float, which. I've heard all for one call the previous or All Might's master a useless bearer of the quirk. It's not too far off. Yeah. Like, float's kind of a stupid power.
Yeah, it's kind of
like just like ew. It's not even like fly. It's float.
Yeah, float.
Like we'll see how it works, but we'll see how it goes. But I'm not gonna lie, that's not the strongest quirk they can have. Yeah. But what I really like, which is this is why I really hope Bakugo is not dead, is because while that sequence was going on, he was like the only one that saw. I mean, I guess everyone else did, but he really saw how fucked up Midoriya was, like mentally, and he was like, I liked concerned Bakugo. Yeah, he was really nice for like a few minutes there. Really I'm just like, this is a great character. What is this?
Well, that's why his character development is coming to an end.
I know. When he's not screaming in your face, he's awesome. Yeah. He was like really concerned about Deku. I was like, oh man, how the turntables. Mm-hmm. It always used to be Deku doing this. Now it's you. Oh, you could be a really good friend. And like that's how. And it's also whatever. We've been seeing forever. The seventh users and Gran Torino, like their relationship was, if it wasn't more than friendship, but it was like the same idea of that, like there was the user, and then there was like the guy that was there to like make sure they were on straight and okay and all that stuff, backing them up.
Was it this episode? Were they implying? They weren't implying that Gran Torino.
I think they were. I don't know if they were implying that Shigaraki's dad was his kid with...
I don't know if they were implying that.
I don't know either.
But I don't know. That's my thing.
I don't know either.
It seemed like they could have been, and it seems like they couldn't have been.
Yes.
Like they were like...
It's definitely one of those coin flips. If Gran Torino's alive, maybe we'll find out.
Yeah.
But there's no chance he's super dead.
Yeah. He was getting fucked up.
He was getting really fucked up, and he had really like, also his storyline was sort of looped there too at the end there of like, our decision might not have been a good one. Death. As he gets his shit kicked out of him.
True.
That was, oof. And he's old. So
that's why he's like our decision. So
yeah.
Like, was it their decision?
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering, like, are you guys...
Also, he looked super fucking cool back in the day.
Oh, yeah, back in the day, yeah.
He looked so cool.
That's the laws of anime. The moment you hit, like, 60, you shrink 10 feet, and you're just like,
and grape juice is just going to turn into...
disappear. You're just going to disappear.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. Shucks. Oh, no.
I love I think it was last episode. Whether he was saying...
She-Mage or whatever her name is.
Yeah, she actually has a cool name.
It's a cool name, Terrible Quirk.
But we were like, oh look, the two most useless quirk users right next to each other.
Yeah, they had so much talking time. It's like, shut up.
Yeah, you guys are dumb.
Have someone important say these lines.
But what was I gonna say though? Oh fuck. I was gonna say that sequence is awesome. You're like, Bakugo was like being all buddy, and you're like, oh, finally, dude, finally. And I love how he set it up. He's like, all right. He's like, Shoto,
Yeah.
Todoroki, get a fucking superhero name. First, he didn't say that, but he should.
He should have. Icy hot. Come on.
Yeah, I know. He's
yeah.
like, grab your dad, put ice on him. We're fucking bringing him up here.
Let's go.
And first of all, when why can I not remember the fucking number one hero's name right now? Endeavor.
Endeavor.
Yeah.
Endeavor.
When Endeavor grabs him and like bursts into flame, animation through the roof.
Oh my god, yeah. Their animators there have got to be dead. Like they're going so hard right now. But when they're flying up there, it's actually it's a really smart plan for Bakugo. Which, I mean, we've shown he's very good at battle technicians. But very good idea of him like having Todoroki cool him down and all this stuff while they get up there. And then just Endeavor gets up there and unleashes his prominence burn, which is super cool.
Yeah.
Again,
Yeah,
so
as
cool.
always.
But he gets fucked over.
His line is great.
Yeah, it really is.
Like,
so
why
we see
are you alive?
Yeah. We see what do I want to call it? The inner avatar of All for One manifests again. Even though Shigaraki had that whole sequence where he like destroyed the inner avatar, moved past it. It's like, I'm my own man.
No chance.
No shot. No, that guy's too strong. No, he breaks through and takes over Shigaraki's body.
Which is now charcoal.
And friggin' just beats the shit out of Endeavor. And Endeavor, yeah, you're right. Endeavor had the greatest line there of like, why aren't you dead? Which is a very valid question.
Yes.
They have thrown everything at this guy. And
I also like that he was like trying to kill him.
Oh yeah, he was going. He wasn't playing around. I don't think anyone was playing around with this one. I think Deku was going for the kill too.
Yeah,
like,
he was.
They were like, we need to get this guy off the table. He's too strong.
Before we talk about the last episode, Bakugo getting stabbed and Endeavor getting stabbed, whatever, blah blah blah. I do want to say this: I am actually not a fan of these multi-quirk all for one. I mean, one for all people.
One for all. What the Nomus?
No, one for all. Yeah, one for all. Like how like he is like his,
Deku's powers.
Yeah,
one for all.
I don't really not a fan of it. I
like it.
I just think it's like utterly useless. I love All Might's power. I love that. I love that. That's just the power. Like just plus ultra, fucking super speed, super strength. Like that was just the power. And then they were like, "Oh, this guy's got like black whips," and then this girl floats. And I'm like, what is this?
I think we're getting through
because then it's no longer like all. It's not one for all power. It's just like they all have different powers.
Yeah, because they're all part of One for All, and all of their powers are for everybody.
Have quirks. Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, maybe that makes. I forgot that.
That's the whole point of the quirk. Each one compounds and.
I forgot they all weren't quirkless. I always think for sometimes that they were all quirkless.
No, that's not how the quirk works. No,
yeah.
If they're quirkless, the quirk just manifests as strength.
Yeah.
Like that's all it does.
Yeah.
No, I really like it because, you're not beating this new All for One with just strength. It ain't happening.
I mean, I think All Might could have done it at his full power.
Even at his full power, but I actually don't even know anymore. Like,
dude, he took out One for All.
But with disintegrate or whatever decay, no shot.
I think
such a physical attack, no way.
I think All Might could. I think All Might could.
And I think it just goes to show that this is truly the greatest quirk ever to exist.
Yeah.
In the hands of the greatest user.
I forget that they're not all quirkless.
No, they all compound their power over time.
Then it makes sense.
Yes,
but
which I like. I didn't think I liked it at first. I didn't like it at first. When Black Whip came out, I was like, this is kind of stupid.
I think Black Whip I think it looks stupid.
It's growing on me. But
I like the power and he uses it in a cool way.
Yes.
But overall, to me, it doesn't look good. I'm just like,
I thought
it looks way cooler when Deku just like.
I don't disagree. No, I don't disagree with you. But I think that we're gonna see some cooler quirks in the near future. I think we're getting through the really like boring ones right now.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea.
Because I think there's some earlier users who are like, we don't even know anything about them. I think they're gonna be like legendary. You know, because once we get past Float, which is trash, we're gonna see some really cool stuff.
Okay.
So I'm very excited for that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
But Bakugo.
And also, it sets up the side note. Another theory. It sets up the ability maybe that Shigaraki could get his hands on Deku and steal
one of those.
Yeah, it could be like you have to go through all 8 other powers or 9 other powers, or 6, 7 other powers, I guess technically, because All Might wouldn't really have anything other than strength.
Yeah, why didn't All Might have anything else?
Because that was the point of the quirk. Like the quirk wasn't ready to manifest like that yet.
No, I'm saying why didn't he? Was he just already super strong?
All Might didn't have a quirk.
He was quirkless. Too.
He was quirkless.
That's why I
was
remember. Yes. That's why I always think you had to be quirkless.
He was quirkless. It manifested as strength.
He was quirkless, and Deku was quirkless. So I'm always thinking like, oh, they were all quirkless, but they weren't.
No, the rest of them.
Minus
the first user who did have a quirk, but like they pretty much the rest of them had quirks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Bakugo rip.
Yeah, he got stabbed.
He might be
shit.
dead. He might be.
Yeah,
dead.
he pulled the biggest hero move of all time, and they got stabbed. Shit.
I totally forgot what the preview was.
We're gonna get to see a fucking fight between All for One and One for All inside Deku's head and Shigaraki's head. That's gonna be so cool. I think that's gonna be awesome. We're gonna see the 7th user just yelling at him. I think it's gonna be sweet.
It's gonna be sweet.
Oh yeah, really pumped. My hero. I have to say it every week. You've made up for everything that you threw at me that was dog shit, and you have done an amazing job.
Yeah,
of it.
it's definitely. I think still a heavy chance to be anime of the year.
Yeah, I think. Like I said, I think gravity is setting in right now, and it's. I think it's. I not saying that it's my number one yet, but I think it's if it done 3 episodes like this or something like that, it's gonna have it.
Yeah. I say as I said, it's a very heavy chance for it to happen. I do just need to see one epic fight. Yeah. Not that the fights hasn't been good, but like I just want to see like one like super fight, like just like awesome fight where it's just like
I don't know if we'll get that. We're getting right. I don't know if we'll get that right now.
Yeah.
We're getting really close to I think we're getting really close to the end of this sequence finally of Shigaraki awakening, because now we're going inside the head and it's going to be the big fight between the users and all that stuff. So I think that'll probably be the end of it. He'll like leave after this or something like that, because they have fucked him up pretty good.
Yeah, they did.
His body is having a rough time. Oh, another quick thing. I really like that he is also like Deku, that his body isn't fully ready for the quirk yet. Yeah. That's so cool. What a great idea. Yeah. You know, because
they're part of each other.
Yeah, it's a mirror. It's awesome. So it's going to be awesome.
Great. But let's move on to our third anime, Chainsaw Man. I meant to make a chainsaw noise there, but it didn't really work. Another great episode. This one was a really great episode. My jaw was dropping at the end.
Holy setups upon setups. Yeah, the episode starts out. I'm not gonna lie, it started out like a little slow. It's a little slow. There's a lot of stuff that I could just get past this. The whole her trying to molest Denji and all this jazz.
Yeah, that was a little weird.
Yeah, I will say this right now, and I think you said during the show, when he decided not to sleep with her, show me the real 16-year-old boy that would have done that. I don't know.
Especially an intoxicated 16-year-old boy.
Yeah, no shot. I think 9 out of no, actually. 1,000 out of 1,000 times the kid's gonna sleep with that girl.
Yeah, absolutely. No shot that he would have said.
Now he's missed his chance forever.
Apparently.
Just saying. But no, so that whole sequence between him and her was it was fine. It was more like, I was like, you've wasted half an episode on this. Go find me some cooler stuff.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, we get to see Makima, the pink-haired girl, heading on her way to Kyoto to do a meeting with the bigwigs and all this stuff, and then she gets shot in the face by a bunch of guns, because it looks like the gun devil is fighting back after they've been hunting all of its body parts for so long. So I thought that this was a very it just went from 0 to 100 really fast.
Very fast.
I will say this right now, I highly doubt Makima's actually dead.
No.
Laws of anime, we haven't seen her use her power at full yet, so there's really no shot that she's dead. But it was really cool to see, like the gun devil attacked other members of the organization, all this stuff. Like we saw the two kids from the earlier episodes. They got attacked by an old lady.
Which also, I don't know what everyone's complaint about this is. They were like the girl who was whatever her name is. I don't know what the fuck name is. But apparently the manga community is really pissed that the anime is not portraying her correctly.
How are they supposed to portray her?
I don't know. I've seen manga panels. It's literally like shot for shot of this, but pretty much what it is the anime community is full of a bunch of fucking weebs.
Yeah,
manga community especially.
Oh yeah, a bunch of almost exclusively
weeb losers who like the girl who's a damsel in distress girl. And then when they put it and they're like, I would totally. They would like white knight for her.
Yes, of course.
Standing like, I'll protect her, even though you guys can't fight for shit.
No,
and they're probably too. You'd probably have a heart attack moving too fast. Anyways.
Facts.
And you'd smell up the joint. Anyways.
Facts.
But
can smell you from here.
Yeah.
Take a shower.
I think when you actually watch an anime and, anime gets to normal people like us.
Yeah.
You're like, wow, this girl's fucking annoying as balls.
Exactly. Yes. Yeah. She sucks. Yeah.
She sucks. Now, once again, I don't hate her character. I think that's part of the joke is that she can't handle it. And when she gave her backstory, that's her prostitute. I was like, well, that's pretty fair.
Yeah. Your life sucks. That sucks for you.
But a lot of people were just like, oh my God, this girl's like a crybaby and annoying. And they're like, oh my God, she's not portrayed correctly because she's actually really cool. It's like, no, you guys are just fucking losers and you want a white knight for people.
Yeah.
Once again, I haven't read the manga, but I'm just assuming off the panels I've seen.
Also, once again, laws of anime, if she's super cool, we did get the line of ooh, she has the skills, but not the the mentality for it. anime law means that we're going to see her do something crazy later on.
Yeah.
So,
she might be cool.
calm the fuck down. Calm the fuck down.
We didn't see them actually
She's not
die.
real.
We didn't see him actually die or get shot. So
No,
those guys,
so they're probably fine.
100% fine.
Yeah.
Once
And it was an
again,
old
law
lady.
of anime. If you don't die on screen, you ain't dead.
Facts.
And then this guy starts talking at their like little ramen shop they're at. Don't know if it was an actual ramen shop, but I assume all shops in Japan that with noodles involved are ramen shops. I've never been there.
Stereotypes.
I do love that he's like talking and Power is first one, the only one responding. She's like, "No, I'm happy. I'm having a great time. This is great food."
Yep.
First
No
of all,
one else
Power,
cares.
you're great.
Power's amazing. 10 out of 10 character.
10 out of 10 character. But when, and then he goes off. I love also when he shoots Denji.
Yeah.
And then he goes to shoot Aki, and fucking Power just like slides across the room and punches him. In the
she goes right into it. She's Power is right. Well, Power is always ready to fight. Power loves fighting. So that was great. I like that he is. I don't know how this is gonna play later, but I kind of like how he is he's the kid of the Yakuza member who was torturing Denji essentially for all of his life, which he's pissed at Denji a little bit for his dad's death.
Didn't do anything.
Even though his dad chose to become a zombie and then tried to kill Denji.
Yep.
It doesn't make sense. But it's okay because he's stupid. So we got to see something awesome after that, though.
Yeah.
Is that he is exactly like Denji. When the fox demon ate him, he was neither human nor devil, and that's because he is the knife devil hybrid.
I imagine sword.
That could be it.
I imagine sword.
That could be it. So Denji's chainsaw, he's sword.
Yeah. Which, by the way, like swords. I don't know. Maybe Japan it's different, but like chainsaws are a lot scarier than swords.
Facts.
You don't see like
Denji more powerful.
horror movies where they're like, ew, he's got a sword.
True.
There's times where, like, I mean, there's a whole movie called Texas Chainsaw Massacre, which literally in the opening of Chainsaw Man, when he's holding Pacino there, that is from Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yes,
that
true.
exact scene. So I don't know if the sword. He actually, now that I think about it, the guy wasn't even really that strong.
No, he really wasn't.
Strong.
I mean,
well, actually, no, he didn't. Remember?
Oh, that's right. He moves fucking
Aki
fast as
uses
shit.
that sword that he's not supposed to use for some reason.
Yeah, it's supposed to kill him, I thought.
but
Maybe
it's
there was some repercussion later.
Yeah.
It's the cursed devil.
It's like the cursed nail, because that's like it's actually not a sword, it's a nail.
Right, but the devil is the cursed devil.
Yeah.
And then you had a nail. Yeah. Which is cool. I like that.
I thought that was cool how it like got flicked. And
it was like 1, 2, 3, and the devil was awesome.
Yeah, the devil was awesome.
So I'm curious.
But, shit out of him.
Oh, yeah, it did. Yeah. But lo and behold, he's like Denji. He can just come back to life
because of that kid, that weird blonde haired kid.
Yeah, it could be that too. Yeah. I'm wondering. Yeah, I don't know. I want to know what that kid did, because like Denji just has to eat blood and he's back.
Yeah, I don't know what that kid.
I imagine it's the same idea. Though,
that kid is the reason that guy came back though, because he puts his hand.
True.
on him
True. That kid is wicked strong.
I do like too that like after he moves a lot faster and cuts Aki. One cool little note there was that how their suits are strong. I thought that was cool.
Yeah. How they have some resistance.
Some John Wick suits.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, they're an armor in a way.
But I love how what's her name? The eye patch girl.
I don't remember.
I don't remember her name.
Doesn't
Eye patch.
matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I love how she goes to Power. She's like, are you gonna do something? And Power's like, no fucking way.
Fucking
like,
no shot. I didn't even see him do anything.
And then she asks like the ghost hands, like, can you do this? And they're like, I don't want to mess with that girl.
No, she's fucking nuts. Yeah, and then she does something wild and gives up all of her body to the ghost devil, which is a fucking freaky looking devil too. On top of that,
yeah.
It's the one we've seen it from the opening, but it's that weird just head with all the hands and all this stuff. It does a good job. It does a good job. It beats the shit out of the guy. It beats the shit out of the sword guy. It does a really good job there. Kind of a weak devil though. I'm not gonna lie, because the sword guy was having an okay. Like, this is this thing at full power. Like, she's giving up all of her body for it, because that was the deal. She was giving up her body for it.
Yeah, it wasn't like a simple like, I'm a huge massive demon.
Yeah. It was kind of like this devil was like more cool in theory than it was actually in practice. So, but it's about to kill him and all this stuff, and then the enemy girl summons a snake that just eats it instantly. I really liked I cut all the time when I remember stuff, but
no, I was just like, oh geez, that was crazy.
Yeah, it was insane. I really liked where they did this episode, where every time like body parts or things had to disappear, they were just disappearing. So when her arms are going, they just like poof away.
Yeah, I like that.
And when the snake left, it wasn't like fading or anything. It was like you're watching film, And then just the film, like there's like just a piece, like, you know, a piece of film just cut out and they glued it together because it just like cut right out.
Yeah.
It was like gone.
And
it was
then
like
just
edited
the
out
head was
instantly.
floating there, too.
Yeah, that was really cool. That was so cool. Yeah, so they're gonna give up her life for pretty much nothing. Maybe bought him enough time for Denji to get up probably or something like that.
Which would be dope.
Which would be dope because he's gonna go ballistic.
Yeah, he is gonna go ballistic, and I think Aki's gonna do something a little extreme.
Probably if he's down and out though. He's tapped.
Yeah, we'll see.
He cut him pretty good.
We'll see. Because now that he saw her like disappeared, he might be like, you know, anime like extra level. Like,
oh yeah, true.
You're my friend, Dad.
Yeah. The power of friendship.
Yeah.
Would
be cool if we got a preview. We don't.
We don't. We got another cool ending though.
We will have to at the end of the show rank all the endings.
Oh, we're definitely
or at least our top 3.
We're definitely ranking all the endings. They're all.
This
great.
one was good visually. The song.
Go down without it, but it's fine. It's fine. I'm just. Excuse me. This show, this anime run, we're fucking loving life.
Loving life.
We are. This is really good. I can't wait for Chainsaw Man to see where it goes after this. This was such a dramatic twist for the show. It was very good. I was enjoying the show a lot, and I was all this stuff, and I was really liking. I love when anime characters do well when they're winning all the time and all that stuff. And Neji was winning all the time for a while. Yeah, he was winning all the time, and now not so much.
Yeah,
which is really, really good for, you know, everything.
Yeah, I think it's
story development.
I think it's on its way. It's very, very good. I definitely don't. I will say it's not like Jujutsu Kaisen had me 3 episodes in. I was like, I love the show, and I will love the show forever. It might be my top 3. This has not done that to me. I still think it's number 4 in anime of my anime list this year.
Yeah, this year, yes.
But this episode was one of those where I was like, oh, yeah. I was like, this could move up.
You get off on the list.
If it gets like, you know, starts getting crazy, I'm like, oh, this is getting interesting. So
wild.
I would definitely say the best thing about this anime season we have is every single episode we watch of every single show, Spy Family, My Hero Academia, and Chainsaw Man, I'm like, every episode's great.
Yeah, every single one.
Every episode's great.
Hasn't been a bad one yet. We're excited
yet.
to watch every episode every week.
And I'll be surprised if any of them have a bad one.
Facts.
If anybody, I'm thinking it's going to be Chainsaw Man, and I'm only saying not an actual episode of it, just because Nappa did it the one time with Jujutsu Kaisen. There might be a recap episode.
Yeah, for no reason.
And if that is it, obviously that will be the worst. Now blame to Chainsaw Man because that has nothing to do with the plot or storyline or anything like that. No, not at all. However, if that's an episode, boo!
Boo, don't do those.
If they do that thing where they have like that.
Where they have the voice actors come on and talk to us, like, no, I don't care about this. I want to see your animated face, not you.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'll watch an interview with you if I want to see you. Not this.
Oh no!
Oh no!
They got the podcast is ending. Oh my god! They got the podcast is ending. Hey, that's a weekly anime review. Merry Christmas!
Catch you next week, guys.
What?
Catch you next week for anime review.
Oh. Thank you, Normal Nerd Nation, for listening and maybe even watching another podcast episode. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Reddit, YouTube, and Instagram. Davis is always posting hilarious memes on there.
Also, like and subscribe while you're at it, and leave a rating if you have some time. It helps people find the show.